Good afternoon, old school, coming to you live from Buccaneers training camp. I'm here out on the practice field. We just had a nice session with Coach Cutter, as well as Ali Marpet, who I was going to try and get on a one-on-one interview, but they brought him to the podium instead. Got a chance to ask him a couple of questions. In general, camp energy once again was very solid. It's a hot day out here today, which is nice. The rain did not come through, the clouds did not come through, so the team got a chance to practice in Florida heat, which had Coach Cutter very happy, because you can't simulate that. Just like you can't simulate the rain, but they need to get that time in under the heat, because that's what they're going to face at the beginning of the year. Today, I'm proud to report, or happy to report, proud is the wrong word, quarterbacks look very good today in my opinion. I think that Jameis had one of his better days. There seems to be a continued focus on making sure his reads are solid. Coach Cutter said in the post-game press conference that the things they're working on with Jameis are minute, that he is constantly in there working on it. And it seemed as though the tone was one of stop focusing or perseverating on that, because the things he's working on are ones that other quarterbacks wish they could be working on at this point, and that's probably true. But when you watch the practice today in 7-on-7 or 11-11s, there were situations where there would be an alternative route available, and I would say 50% of the time Jameis made what was the right read. One time he did try and force the ball down the sideline, but it didn't get intercepted. It was over the receiver, which was fine. There was another play though that I want to highlight. We had Mike Evans in the slot. Blitz came off of the covered linebacker side, which was in front of Mike, which gave him a free release. Conti probably 9 yards deep inside position. This is an absolute easy touchdown if you get the time. And Jameis knew it. Everyone knew it. The linebacker got home. Jameis took the dump to the tight end underneath, wrapping underneath. It was absolutely the right decision. I know it hurt his soul to do it, because the other one was a much more fun play to make. But that kind of decision-making is what you need to see out of Jameis Winston, and I think we're going to see a lot more of it as camp continues. As far as updating other players, I thought the receivers had a good day today. A little bit more drops, which is weird because it's drier today. Huff did get injured towards the end. It looks like he's going to be fine. I saw Jenna Lane said he got back in. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him, making a good catch in 7-on-7s. The red zone stuff didn't look great towards the end, a little bit sloppy. I put up a really shitty picture of Eau Claire making the only touchdown that I saw. Kickers today, you guys saw us tweeting. Aguayo had his best day of camp, without a doubt. I think he was perfect today. And Coach Cutter made a comment in the press conference after that, whatever he ate for breakfast, he should eat every day. Defensively, I'm not sure if the defense was a little bit tired. The offense definitely moved the ball a little bit better on them. But we had Baker out, and we had Ayers out as well in the middle. So some other guys got some reps. When we go back and take a chance to talk to them about it, we'll see what's going on. Linebackers, again, were active. Beckwith, Bond continue to pop. Levante and Quan as well. Secondary-wise, I still see a lot of activity. There's a lot of batted balls going on there, a lot of activity around that. But today we had a lot more special teams practice. And in general, very, very good day. It looked like everyone had a good time out here as well. We had the podcast last night. If you haven't listened to the podcast, go do that at whatthebuck.net. We'll be back out here again tomorrow for practice. It's going to be padded as well, and that'll be the last padded practice for a couple of days, I believe. Hopefully we'll get goal line. I thought we were going to get goal line today. We got red zone. Goal line is where they go out of thud, which means once the player makes it past the line of scrimmage, they don't tackle the player. It's still full contact at the line, but past that, there's no contact. It's just thud. They're going to collect them and try and strip the ball. In goal line, they go full contact, and that's really where we start to see the wheat separate from the chaff. So that's what we will cover tomorrow, and we will absolutely get a chance to see what that looks like.